I'm Elizabeth Keene, and I'm the grower at Indian Line Farm, and we're located in South Egremont, Massachusetts. This farm is pretty diverse in terms of what we grow and who we grow it for, considering its size. Our primary focus in growing is for our CSA. This particular year, we have about 175 families who come once a week from June through the end of October. And we then also grow for the Great Barrington Farmers Market, which is sort of the second tier of importance. And then we grow for a few restaurants and for the co-op and for Guido's. And for that mix kind of rounds out where our food goes. Farming in the Berkshires, to me, in some ways feels a little bit like a bubble. And that I'm grateful for that bubble, because the bubble is so invested in buying locally produced food. And there is such an energy about that I am eternally grateful for, because that is essentially what is making our business successful, is that there is this hunger for local food. And not just the actual food itself, but the act of buying that food means the supporting of me and my family and the ability for me to continue to do this. We're not in the Midwest where land is cheap and building costs are cheap. We live in this very, very high cost area. And so to be able to do what we're doing and be able to actually make a living at it, it really requires this incredible level of commitment amongst people who live here. CSA can be incredibly inconvenient for people, and they come here and they have to pick a few of their own things and they have to make time in their day, and I have, only a certain number of hours. But we are so lucky to live in this area and be able to do that. And I think that when we have so many options for buying food at the grocery store or the farmer's market, that's all kind of the same as going to the store and the grocery store. And that this experience of being able to come here, people live 15 to 20 minutes away, this is novel. I love farming because I really, really like growing food. I get such great pleasure out of harvesting and literally pulling the things out of the ground, cutting them, bunching them. There's so many different colors and, especially with all these interesting breeding things that have happened, it is just like this amazingly beautiful thing that's coming out of the ground, and I get to do it. I get to harvest it, and then I get to wash it and give it to people. But it is literally the excitement that I get on harvest days of being able to literally take the food and put it into a box and know that someone's going to eat it. That's very exciting to me.